This is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and our guest is Gillian Stone. She's the executive director of the Michael Hoefflin Foundation for Children's Cancer. Whew, it's a tough job to hold, I am sure, but in so many ways you're helping families where they have a child that is suffering with this often incurable, but sometimes curable disease.
That's absolutely true. But every day we have sometimes sad things, and then the opposite side, you have happy stories, children in remission.
Right. And what's unique about your organization is you're providing a very specific service. And I can tell you, as someone who has had a spouse with a chronic condition, it's so nice to get caregiver support. And essentially your focus is caregiver support.
Absolutely. What happens with us is once a child is diagnosed with cancer and we confirm that the child does indeed have cancer, then we start monthly support. And what that means is $200 of gas cards and $200 of grocery cards. We feel that whatever your financial position going in, a serious illness is always a setback.
And when I think about the communities you serve, the San Fernando Valley, the Santa Clarita Valley, the Antelope Valley, if these children are being treated at the major hospitals on the city side of Los Angeles, they're commuting.
Absolutely.
You know, you think about Cedars, UCLA, Children's Hospital, Sunset, Kaiser Sunset. I mean, they're not close to these communities. They can be hour, 2-hour drives.
Correct.
So those gas cards, they come in handy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so when you do speak with a family for the first time and you indicate you're there to provide support, what's their response?
I think they're very, very grateful.
Right.
They often feel very alone. They
Of
don't
course.
know somebody else that's going through the
Right.
same thing. So we're there to offer that support and let them know that there is somebody that cares, and we're going to help you as much as we can.
And the good news is, if we want to help, there's an event coming up with which we can provide support. It is the 20th annual Evening Under the Stars. Tell us about it. It's on September 21st.
Yes, absolutely. Once again, it is our 20th annual, and it's located in Santa Clarita at the Mann Biomedical Park. And we will have, it's a wonderful evening. We call it a magical evening because that's the way most people feel when they leave. You get to hear some stories about the families. And also we have entertainment, we have an auction, and we have wonderful food that's prepared by Salt Creek Grill.
Nice.
So it's a wonderful evening, and it is our main fundraiser of the year.
Right.
So the bulk of what we raise is raised through our gala.
Now, how can we buy tickets? How can we donate items for the auction? How can we just provide support to your organization?
The best way to do it is go to our website, which is www.mhf.org. You can also call the office at 661-250-4100, and we're happy to pick anything up. You know, whatever the case may be, whatever's necessary, we're there to make it happen.
If you can, kind of go back into your memory bank and give us one example of a family that was really benefited from your organization, what it did for the family, what it did for the child, what it did for you.
Well, again, we hear lots of wonderful stories, and I think one of the things that touches me the most is these families that have actually been through this experience, hopefully once their child, you know, is in remission. And again, we do lose children all the time.
But the good news is children are being saved.
Oh, absolutely, more so than ever.
Exactly.
Our survival rates are going up and up all the time, which is wonderful. So anyway, so the families that do go through and use our services, a lot of them are the first ones to come back and say to us, what can I do to help others?
My name is Brad Pomerance. You're watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.